friends, welcome to New in the Studio. Today is Monday evening. I was up at the refuge today and it was kind of fun because I was actually getting ready for the jumpstart to Christmas for some people. And I was just die cutting while watching a movie. I was watching Hidden Figures, which is such a good movie because I couldn't figure out how to get the Olympics on. Anyway, super fun just to be there and be able to do some things there. Anyway, today I'm going to use Sophisticated Sled. I've used it once before, but I wanted to make another card with it. So I hope you've had a good start to your week, but let's go ahead and get started. So Sophisticated Sled is an online exclusive, so it's obviously available only online, but it's got the sled and this little bow and the bow and the wreath. It's got this nice little cardinal and the skates. I love this. Let's decorate the season with happiness. That's really fun.
Hey, Mary Jo.
I hope your days are filled with fun and laughter. Yay all the way. Good tidings. Let it snow with some snowflakes. And I don't know if I said the cardinal, but I really like the cardinal. So I was looking at this and I thought, well, I want to do something without the skates. And without this, I just really wanted to focus on the wreath.
Hey, Patty.
So that's where I'm headed today. Hi, friends. And then this is iconic celebrations. And so I thought, I bet there's a piece of paper in here, look at, that I could use for my card. And I chose to use this one because how great is that? So I have my standard half sheet of cherry cobbler and I'll grab that. Just half sheet of cherry cobbler. And then, of course, you know, we have some decisions to make, but we'll get there.
Okay? Hey, Sandy. Hey, Tina.
So one thing I did is this vellum is from the Season of Green and Gold. Comes with that, with the vellum. And look at how fun this is. I've shown you this before too. But the third piece of vellum is this right here. And so I was like, well, I wonder if that could look like snow. And then I ran it through the exposed brick. So I don't know that you can really see, maybe you can see the brick a bit, but I thought, well, maybe that could look good behind it. We'll see. But here's my door. I was like, wait, that looks like a door because I wanted to use only 3 inches because it's a 6x6. So that is the door. I think I'll just go ahead and stick on the white and just such decisions. I kind of wanted something behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just
hey, Diane.
Go for it, right? Just do it. Do it. I can do it. Hey, guys. I can do it. So there we go. All right. So I'm going to use this vellum just because it makes a little, kind of looks like a snowy background. Although you'll see we're looking at the front door. So that would more be like the house if you're getting really literal. So anyway, I cut this at 3 inches and then just looked for the edges of where to go ahead and cut the rest of this cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that on to my red cherry cobbler door like that. Doesn't it look like a door? I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. It's going to look even more like a door in just a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right in the middle as if it was a door. Okay, now oops, I didn't bring ink over, hun. I'm so sorry.
What color do you need?
Garden green, please. And you might as well grab cherry cobbler also.
Sounds good.
So this stamp set comes with this really fun wreath, and that's what I am going to stamp. And I actually went ahead and die cut it. I don't usually do this. You know, you stamp first and die cut, but sometimes that saves us a little bit of time. The other thing that's in here are these green, or these, what can we call that? Like the leaves of the green. And so I'm going to use those, not here, but we do have the die cut. So I did die cut out some of those. And thank you, my dear. So we'll go ahead and use garden green because that's my main color here. And of course, you know, I have a couple options. Let's get this situated first. It goes like
that's fun, Diane. She says stained glass in those window panels would be cute.
Oh, that would be great. Okay, so that is up.
Diane is a stained glass artist.
Yes, she is. So it is up and down with that at the top. So we'll see. I'm going to try. We'll see how it works. Like I said, I don't usually die cut first. I usually stamp first and then die cut, but I think we can make this work. I can see some of the edges there. I'm just going to go for it like that. Awesome. There we go. All right, so there's our green little wreath. And then I was thinking, what about some greens behind it is one thing I thought, like that. Doesn't really show up as much. And then I thought, what if it was just a red wreath with the greens behind it? I don't know what it will, probably with this one, right? And then we'll just color in those little red berries. Yep. Actually, I'm going to cover the berries. I'm going to use these to cover the berries. So these are little cherry cobbler, but I don't think I want to color that in. But what do we think about this behind here? Because like I said, I didn't really make a whole decision on it, because then the other thought was you could have the red like this with the green like that. Do you see that? How that could be the wreath? It could be like that. I kind of like that. Dave, hurry back so I can get your opinion. I'm going to set that and stamp my sentiment for a moment. I kind of like this, Dave. What do you think about that? That looks like a really pretty wreath. Thank you.
Yes, that
That
does look pretty.
or the stamped wreath? I kind of like this one.
No, I like the other one.
Me too. All right, so let's go ahead and stick that on. I'm going to grab some of my glue, and I'm just going to get my silicone mat so I don't get glue all over. What are you guys doing today? Gold and greens. It's gold and green.
Oh, she's saying gold greens.
Gold green. Oh, sure. I see. I thought you were wondering, what is the name of that? It's a really pretty stamp set and paper.
Mary Jo also liked the red wreath.
Good. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and make this. Yeah, I thought that was just kind of fun. I knew there was something else I was thinking of with the red, and there it is. That was it. So we'll stick that on. And this can overlap or doesn't have to, because we can just trim this piece right here. I can see see right there? Let me go higher. You see this little piece right here? I'm going to pull that off right there, just to make that smaller. And then on this side, I'm going to pull off the same, that little piece. And now that'll just fit perfectly. So I'm going to put,
slide that up just a little bit.
Sure. I'm going to put some glue on here like that and go ahead and stick that on. There we go. Oh, I think it's pretty. I like it. And of course, we're going to pop this up, right? You have to pop up our little wreath. So let's get some dimensionals to put on the back of this. And the wreath is in the dies. If I didn't mention that, that's why I die cut this first and then put it on. So the wreath is in the dies, and those fun greens are also in the dies. So lots of fun things. Red wreath, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and pull these off. Yep.
I was thinking about Diane's comment about stained glass, and you could use the Stampin' Blends and color in those little squares and do a neat stained glass pattern.
Yeah, you could. On here, I want to add some of these berries, and these are the Cherry Cobbler Pearl Adhesive Backed Berries. What do they got? Lots of names to them.
Oh, nice. Diane's been working on an idea for 175 table pieces.
Who is?
Diane.
Ooh, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Those could have looked good in the white also, the clear. Let's look and see. Yeah, I'll put one right here just because I can. All right. And then on the top, I'm going to put, I have a couple options for my ribbon. This is actually vanilla, so I feel like it doesn't quite go with the back, but this is a really cool ribbon. It is woven ribbon. It's super soft, and it's just really pretty, but I think it's more of a vanilla. So I'm going to go with some twine. Ooh, when you get to the end of the twine, it gets very curly. I'm going to do 3 of them. And go ahead and I'm going to cut all those and make a bow with all of them. Maybe I'll twist them a little bit to see if that will help. I don't know. But I just think it needs more than just one is not going to be enough. So I'm just going to make a bow the same way I tie my shoes. Like that. Sort of a gives
I
it more of that.
sometimes just roll it like that and then just tie it in the middle.
And when, pray tell, do you do that, Dave? Is that what you're saying?
When I'm making bows with baker's twine.
Oh, and you should see Dave's fingers he has big fingers, and I just can't see you making a bow, hon. I believe you. All right, I'm going to try to do a bow a different way. Let's do my 2 bunny ears. He's peering over and see if I can do it that way. No, I think I liked it the first way. Okay, I can do it. I can do this with 3 of them. There we go. His hand is going to stop. His hand is like sneaking over from the other side. It's kind of creepy, actually, when you do that.
Trying to reach the twine.
I know. I don't need you to reach the twine. I'm good. All right. Look how nice that is. Let's just trim that. And yeah, that's kind of fun. I like it. Trim that there. Trim it there. Yes, that gives us a nice big-ish bow on the top. Let's grab a glue dot and stick that on. I don't know. I thought the idea of the door was kind of fun. It just like popped out at me. So, okay, we're not done yet because we need to put a little sentiment. And the sentiment I wanted to put is from the sled, Sophisticated Sled. I like this one. Let's decorate the season with happiness because we're decorating the door. So let's decorate the season with happiness. Let's get this one. Decorate the season with happiness. Is that the right one? Yes, I think so. We'll see when we stamp it, right? I'm pretty sure that's it. And I'm going to stamp that in cherry cobbler. The other thing, I die cut out 2 of these. These are from this one right here. This is from the Greetings of the Season, which is part of that green and gold and green. And I just think there's so many fun shapes in here that I could use. So I kind of like the round. I'm not sure. We'll have to try it and see. Sometimes you try things and then you think, no, or yes, that works. So let's turn it this way. And I'm not sure it's going to fit on here, but I'm going to try because I kind of like the smaller one, but the T is right at that hole. So
lean your head back just a little bit.
So I don't think I can do that. Maybe. Let's just try it and see. Yeah, it's low because otherwise the T is right at the hole. I'm going to use this one because it just gives it space. That's a little crowded. Okay. And I'm going to put this right here like that. And you're thinking, what are you going to do with that? Well, what do you think I'm going to do with it? I am going to add just a little bit of twine, not as much as before, just a double, I think will be fine. And I'm going to fold it in half, go from the front to the back, because then I can pull this over with my 2 little, pull this over and tuck it in right here. So I'm still undecided about the white background. What do you guys think? That vellum background, that's the one I'm not sure. It definitely needed something in the back. I just wasn't quite sure what, and I'm still not sure. Yeah, that works just fine, just fine. Let's grab some dimensionals. There we go. And we'll pop that up. There we go. And stick that maybe down here. So you still have your doorknob. Well, I was thinking about a doorknob. That's funny. So Dave brought a doorknob. Let's see how it looks. Doorknob. Let's grab take your pick. Here, hilarious. I was thinking about a cherry cobbler doorknob, and I was like, ooh, how do you make such a small little... I don't know, hon.
Too small? Need something bigger?
No, I just don't know that it looks like a door. What do you think? I think that's fine. I'll just leave it. That's funny. So there we go. Inside, What?
Mary Jo says it's adorable.
Oh, but I'm bummed. Very good, Mary Jo. Very good. Inside, I'm going to stamp just a few. I forgot. I was going to put my bird on there too. I might. We'll have to look. Dave's like, that's enough. Just wait. It's enough. Let's stamp our little bird and see what he looks like. Because I just thought cardinals are so beautiful. I just love them. And here he is. Cardinal. So let's just stamp that and we'll take a peek and see if yes, cardinal is good. No, cardinal we don't want. But I'm going to see if, again, if I can just stamp it right on here. Again, not what I would do. I would normally stamp and then die cut. Yeah, I'm not sure I need him.
It's a little busy.
It's too busy. Yep, with him. Okay, that's all right. I'm going to stamp him on the inside, and then I don't even have to worry about the die. So we'll just put a little cardinal. I can't see him. I feel like I have him the wrong direction. Oh, I see. He's looking back. Okay, so I had it the wrong way. That's why it didn't make sense to me, because he goes this way. That's his head looking that way. Okay, I can do that. I'm just going to put a little cardinal down here like that. And give him a little bit of, I did it a little bit too far, but that's okay.
Slide him up just a little bit for me.
It goes like this is really how he sits, but that's okay. Let's just give him a little bit of color. Hopefully that's not going to be too dark, but I think it's fine. And I would probably do the beak like orange or something. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a cardinal sitting by itself, does it? So be it.
That needs a little branch.
I know, he does need a little branch. Oh, well. Okay, I'm just going to glue. Oh, yep, just like that. That's how it's going to go in. All right. I was thinking snowflakes, and I'm like, well, the snowflakes are red. I don't like red snow. I don't want red snowflakes. But I think the snowflakes might have done me better than the cardinal. That's okay. All right, so there we go. Isn't that cute? I just was like, oh, I really like it. So what do we think? Oh yeah, Diane said, don't forget the doorknob. And Tina said, I canned some green beans today. Nice, fussy cutting. Question, so what do you think about vellum behind it? Maybe something else. Anyway.
I like it.
All right, what do you have for us, my dear?
Sure, we have a bunch of things coming up as always. As you know, go to thestamperstudio.com for everything you possibly could need. First thing I'm going to mention is come in here, click on Order Stampin' Up! Products, because you have just a few days left through the end of the month. So today's the 29th, runs through the 31st. You
get your $5 coupon.
To get your $5 coupons.
Off 50.
For bonus days.
Yeah.
Let me get to the right one on my exclusives. Kits. Nope. Bonus days.
There it is.
There we go.
$5 coupon.
$5 for every 50. So if you spend $50 this month, next month you get to redeem your $5 coupon and chip away at that
huge
wish list that you have going on.
Yeah.
All right. Also, we have just only one mystery box left. So if you want to get yours, you don't want to be left out, order it now. Come in here, click on mystery box, get that. It is filled with over $100 worth of products for just $25. And like I said, just one left. Lisa mentioned earlier, she's working on the prepping for the Christmas cards. So if you want to get a jump start on your Christmas cards, come in here, click on Christmas cards. You can order 10 or 20 or more. With that, you will get all of your materials pre-cut for you. So then you just have to stamp and assemble those.
Plus directions, plus a video, all sorts of things.
All those things coming up. So order yours today. Those are going in the mail very shortly. And last but not least, well, not quite last, Card Cafe is coming up on the 17th. So not this next Saturday, but the following Saturday. Sign up for Card Cafe. Come and make 10 beautiful cards here at our Minnetonka location. Now I say our Minnetonka location because, as you know, we have the Refuge Little Falls. Refuge Little Falls are August hosted retreat where you get to come do all the crafting you want, and we take care of all of your meals, and you get to stay at the refuge. We have just a couple spaces left for our August one. So come in here, click on hosted retreat, and you can sign up for that as well.
All right. Thanks, Dave. So what I was busy cutting is I'm thinking, how can I cover up this guy? And I was like, well, I'll cover him up with this, but then it's still a little bit short. So probably we'll figure out one more thing to stick on there. I could have cut this wider to cover up that little bird because I don't like that bird. He didn't look so good on there. So I'm going to just cut a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, and cover him up because then he's not there. And I like that better. There we go. All right. Yeah, because I was like, I don't like the bird there. But this is cute. This works great. Oops. This works well. I think the bird would be cute stamped in black on red, on cherry or on real red would look really nice. There we go. Better. I like it better. All right, let me show you.
It looks like you put him in jail behind all those lines.
Whatever. Let me show you a couple of other cards made with this. It's super, super fun. I made this one, so I'll show you this a while ago, and that was really a fun card to make with just the skates. And then these are made by other people. So look at this is made by Kathleen Chapman. So she used that same vellum, you can see, and it's interesting because she really adhered it only under where the items are. A fun sled too. I like that, the hello. And there's also this one. I think this one is gorgeous by Betty Weisbridge. This one is so pretty. It's got double layers on these, on the greens here. So pretty. Love the skates. Just really, really, this is the green and gold. Gorgeous. And then there's this one that this comes out, could be a little tag. Every time I pull it out, I'm like, oh, but the sled is
gets a little bent.
It gets bent in there, that little piece, but that's okay. But isn't that pretty? And this ribbon is just gorgeous. I want to get some of that. I don't have any right now. The last thing I wanted to show you was this. So this is the one that if you order the Christmas stamping, this is one of Christmas cards. This is one of the ones you'll get. And then this is the other one. So very different styles, one being a little bit more traditional Christmas colors, and that sort of tucks under there. And then this one being with the skates. So that is what I have for you. And I'm super excited to share that with you because it's very, very fun. Online exclusive. Remember, you just have to go on and what?
Yep, you're right there.
Oh, I am right there. Sorry, I can't see behind that. New cameras for Dave, of course. Trying to make it better, always better. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying, and that's okay. I hope you had a great Monday to start your day. Online exclusives is what I was saying. So that's a great place to go to see a whole bunch of new things. And I want to tell you that the new fall mini catalog is coming out shortly. Sometime in August, you'll receive it. It is awesome. So I can't wait to share that with you in the coming weeks. But until then, I hope you have a great week this week and happy stamping.